Week 3 then. And still not died. What's 18 times 3? No, 12 times 3. Is it 12 times 3? No? Balls. No, wait, it's not, is it? It's 3 times 8. 24 hours we've survived in games so far. That's not bad. That's alright. Without a death. I think that's pretty good. Sothan, welcome to the stream. Azar, Kelly, how is everybody? Hang on. Give me a second. Sorry, Sothan, I got the maths right. I just got the counting bit wrong. This is our 9th stream. Sothan. Sothan, thank you for 88 months. You're very lovely. Right, I've got plans this week. Well, I've got big plans for today. Last week, I set myself a goal at the end of the week streaming to put some parts on the car. And in the 20 minutes I spent on the drive installing components, I got 2 log chopping jobs that aren't at Siddles's. I think logs might suddenly be our new source of income. So before we lose all money and get kicked out, I think we're going to go and do those log chopping jobs, because my goal now is to move to our parents' house. Because the second I got the car on the drive and got started installing some components, it immediately felt like my summer car again. That's what we want. I think the apartment, as useful as it is in emergencies, might be a trap. So as good as it is to have a place to sleep and shower and save and stuff in town, I think it's better that we live at the house. So what we're going to do today is take advantage of all these log jobs and get a bit of money behind us, because then we can spend it all on parts and increase our likelihood of actually beating this game at some point. How about that? Right, did you all have good weekends? It's good to see everybody. Welcome to the stream. Let's get started. I don't know what it is about, I started to realise that I didn't feel like I was playing my summer car or my winter car because I hadn't just sat and put components on a car. I don't know how the game's going to look when it's in its final state, but I think it needs a bit smoother of an intro to, do what the first game did and put the main concern right in front of you on the drive. Like my summer car, the login screen had a picture of this beautifully constructed Satsuma, and then the second you walked out of the door, it showed you a knackered Satsuma, and your brain immediately went, right, I know what I need to do. Your car looks rubbish and you should be ashamed. Satan! God, you're about to have egg on your face. How can you say this looks rubbish? I mean, at least we're starting to get more of a view of what it's going to look like, but at the moment it looks... The phrase clown car comes to mind. But yes, we can now start at home. It's beautiful. Welcome to the stream, Dark. Your car looks worse and you should be more ashamed. It's fine, so many colours, I know. One of the metas in GeoGuessr is when you know you're in Ghana specifically, all the taxis have different coloured panels all over them, on purpose. And that's what it feels like at the moment. Soulrax, welcome to the stream. How do you play? What are the loops? Well, this is a very early access version of a sequel to a game we played a whole lot of. This game is all about winning a rally, or an ice race. This is the winter version, and you have to... basically put all of these components on a car in excruciating detail and then get to the point where you can complete the rally. But there's no tutorials or anything. And as you can see at the top left, there is a number of meters, like stress and food and alcoholism, which is the top one. If any of them get to the bottom, you die. So you have to keep going to the house, and you have to keep eating from the fridge, and you have to keep drinking from the tap, and you have to keep your alcoholism manageable. But then you run out of money. So then you have to go and get a fucking job. And it's permadeath. So I think money is the goal for today. And because the sun's just come up and you get about 7 minutes of sunlight per day in Finland. Look at these here. Deliver firewood. I've got 2 firewood jobs and none of them are Siddles. Sweat is a metric. If you get too warm in the house wearing your winter jacket, you can sweat like crazy. Then if you go out in the cold, well, too sweaty, your temperature drops and the temperature fucking kills you. So is this game's trick to bankrupt the player via spray paint? You know, that's not a bad idea, actually. I wouldn't mind getting a can of spray paint just so I can get more of a view of what this car's going to look like. This character's called Jitten, and Kitten suggested it's in... we should have the car in purple. 6-4, how are we? Good afternoon. Related to the building things, we're at the IKEA a couple of weeks ago and picked up some new sponges, white, orange and green. Well, it's like a positive version of the Doomhaus. Right, let's have a beer and then a drink. We'll get our problem meter down. And in case you were wondering, Soul Rat, it is possible to die from your kidneys exploding or your bladder exploding because you're not pissing enough. A lush? What's a lush? I am an alcoholic. You weren't an alcoholic in the first game, but this game's 4 years later, and for some reason you developed an alcohol problem because I'm now 23 and own 2 fucking houses. So plus side, I can put weight on your foot now. The minus side is like the worst transfer deadline of a day of... I'm with you. I'm glad about your foot. But yeah, I actively stay away from all Leeds news and press on transfer deadline. I hate it so fucking much. In fact, I hate the whole transfer. It's so annoying. You haven't lost a bunch of players, have you? Right, so while the sun's up, I think we're going to go and fill a load of logs. That's probably the best thing to do with the sunlight. Actually, what am I like for diesel in the tractor? It's loud. Have I got any in the diesel can? Shit. That changes things. Alright, what we'll do is we'll chop a load of logs and then we'll maybe leave the tractor here, jump in the taxi, do a taxi job to earn a bit of money, and hopefully it takes us over towards town where we will fill the jerry can. Then we can come back the next day, put the diesel in the tractor, drive the tractor over to town. And we can pick up some postal orders while we're in town for some new car parts and bring them home in the trailer. That works. Is it me or is the tractor louder in this game than it used to be? So cute. What, the Pikachu emote? Nintendo knew what they were doing when they designed Pikachu, didn't they? And I'm also not going to get confused with the new controls and fuck everything up. Oh, just remembered. I've got to try and work out how to use this PTO shaft again. They did make Pikachu fat initially, that's true. So what am I doing? No, I'm not going to back down there, am I? Yeah, fat Pikachu's amazing. You know, I never noticed Pikachu was... I guess, at the time... Lower box. It just looked like the anime, or whatever it is, changed Pikachu's looks, right? Okay, I might have to reverse it down here, I've just realised, because I've got to back it up to the log splitter, haven't I? But I never played anything beyond Pokemon. Did they change his looks in Pokemon Yellow? I don't know. And I never played anything else. Been at the dentist earlier, turns out I'd mixed up appointments and today wasn't the hygienist, it was for fillings. So I got an hour, what, so you had a surprise filling? Shit. It might be that it revs higher hot slacks, yeah, I don't know. God, who wants that? You have my deepest sympathies, Sid. Siddles, how do you feel about the fact that I'm delivering logs to people that aren't you? So I don't want to knock the log splitter over, do I? Close enough? Oh, that's too close. Okay, forward, forward, forward. That should be perfect. Your first fillings, though, you manage until your late 40s. That's not bad. I'm with you. Just remember your roots when you're a big logster. I don't know where you are, seeing as you've been away since. You do realise who we bought the car off. The car itself is yours as well. You're, for some reason, been elevated to one of the main characters. Aging Look Hine, welcome back. Move the logs to your toilet. It was... Look at, by the way, look at the van. It's no more. Who has good consistency poos in 2026? Oh, you only missed Wednesday and Thursday. Well, I decided in those 2 days to move into the house. Right, how did I do this before? I bumped up close to it, and everybody was surprised that we worked the PTO shaft out early. Yeah, that's knocked it a little. Put it in neutral. Parking brake on. Attach the PTO. Put some revs on. Engage the PTO. Perfect. I wish it was this easy in real life. Lovely. Well, let's chop some logs. We're going to count this today. I need somebody that's good at counting. 1. Let's get 10 prepped. 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. 10. We'll start with 10. I think I might need more revs for this, actually. It is cutting, but really slowly. I just turned the ignition off like a fucking idiot. That's fine. Shaggy Dan, welcome to the stream. If you got in as many fights as Pikachu, does anyone as slim up? My question is why he's not more swole. He should be Pika Schwarzenegger by now. He was essentially the main character in the programme as well, wasn't he? Carrying that whole damn franchise. They're going in, aren't they? Yeah. Oh, we're going to be so rich. This might be, thanks to moving back to the house, the first time I am financially stable in this entire thing. Shagadan, good morning. This game's been updated every time I open Steam. Topless is working his arse off right now. Here's a question. If he puts an opening cutscene in, we're not going to see it unless I die, are we? And as of yet, as you can see from the death counter at the bottom left, I've not died yet. Confusingly. But there's all the time in the world for Stubber to get chopped in this, given we're playing it for a long while yet. Hello? That'll be me turning the ignition off before, won't it? That makes sense. Am I blowing it up maybe because the PTO's engaged and I'm trying to start it? It shouldn't be cold. Oh, actually, it might run out of diesel now you've said it. Seems like nonsense, but I can't stop. This game is very much like that, Sorax, yeah. I think I might run the fucking thing out of diesel. Oh, you idiot. Shit. Alright. I'm going to have to leave it. Velasquez AOL. Shit. Alright, well I suppose we're going to have to go and get some... we're going to have to go get some diesel. Balls. That's fine though. We'll go... We'll taxi up, I think. Yeah, so right, this game... It's unbelievably focused on realism. Like, it to an obsessive and abusive level. It actively dislikes the player. In a way that you can't help but respect. The first game, we worked out how to beat it and finally got, like, the best gold trophy on the rally. And it took me, it took us on this channel 1,000, literally, what was it, 1,006 hours or something to figure it out. What's in here? And now I've got an electric bill for 289. Yeah, we need to get all this done. And soon. Glad to hear it, Velasquez. I'm not doing too well, because my tractor's just run out of diesel mid-log chop, and I'm going to have to take a diesel can to town to get some more. But if I can time this, I should get some food, shouldn't I, for the house? Yeah, let's go stock up. Let's get groceries and all sorts. Making all that nasty noise. I think it was trying to rev up too much and... yeah. Oh, the only way I can get money is to go and spend money to buy diesel. Basically, Sorex, yeah. The single developer of this game is a guy called Topless Gun. And... he made a game that was pretty popular, but a lot of people said it was too difficult. So in the sequel, he listened to them and made it more difficult. Again, you got to respect. You got to respect him. Okay, turn the blowers off. This thing doesn't like starting.
Mitä helvettiä?
To have the lights off. All electrics off. Oh, is it because I didn't let the... no, the glow... I need to let the glow plugs... okay, it's a diesel, so you have to let the glow plugs calm down before you get... well, you want a Mercedes? This is a Mercedes, this. Then again, this is set in 1998, so a Mercedes in 98 is a different story, right? I've never known the... You good? Okay, let's get this ice. Lovely. And we want those on, we want the window heaters on. Defrosting as well, I think. Needs to take advantage of the daylight. Mustard yellow Datsun mini truck. You actually build a Datsun in the first game. I still don't understand how cars warm up in this game. Like, it feels like the car isn't warming up and then it just suddenly does. What am I wearing? Oh, just wearing the jacket as well. Luckily, it's a relatively mild day today. Right, keep the electric bill down. We'll turn some shit off in the house. I feel like my problem meter's not going up as high anymore, which is a positive sign. Light off in here? Yeah. While we're at the petrol station, we'll pick up some postal orders if possible. I should maybe leave that one on alone. There's no lights on in the bedroom. No. That light you can't turn off. Turn the kitchen light off. We need to be money savers now. Because now we're actually building this car. Have you tried defrosting with hot water? Curious if it would break your windshield like it does in real life. Hey, I wonder if I pissed on it, it'd break. Would topless gun be a boat? Oh, the boat's on the water side, look. I forgot about the boat. No mini bike either. Guessing we had to sell that. Polo, welcome to the stream. Would topless gun be the type of person that would make it so that if you pissed on your windscreen, it would break it while it's frozen? Are you kidding me? Why's the door stuck in the ice? Game. There we go. You can piss anywhere, yeah? It's fine, it's fine. Alright, I don't think the handbrake's on, is it? So let's just go. I need to turn the meter on as well, because if we can combine this with actually doing a taxi job. Good. Good. Right, close that now. Seatbelt on. Right, let's go to PSK. I've got the diesel can, haven't we? Yeah, let's go get the diesel can filled up. The sun will go down. We might have to do some log chopping by night. But if we can pick up the postal order, then we will. It'd probably be the sort that is pissing on the car electronics now has consequences. I'm still fairly sure it always did, but we used to piss in the radiator, didn't we? So pissing in the engine bay was quite common, yeah. Let's not take the main road, because I don't fancy myself driving in dangerous situations after having 3 days off playing this game. So we'll take the ice lake, I think. Safer that way. I still think this ice lake is the lake from the birth scene at the end of the first game. Because it would make sense, right? If Suski gave birth in the house, we'd have to bomb across the lake to go and get her help, and that's what it looked like. I was going to say it's a neat little Easter egg, but it's kind of obvious. Alright. We're now on the lake. What a beautiful view. Actually, forgive me. The ABS kicking in. That's good. Imagine the My Winter Car logo there. Right, stop fucking about, we've got work to do. Am I right in thinking that you can get calls while it's on 1? The taxi meter thing. I think you can. I think it's just the little red light. That's all that needs to be on for you to receive calls taxi-wise. I'm worried about the unemployment though. I don't know if did we check last week if we're still getting unemployment benefits even though we're a taxi driver now? Because otherwise I'm working when I shouldn't be. Which means this job then has to pay more than whatever the 450 or whatever I'm getting in unemployment payments. I like this little sax solo we've got on this song. I need to crank this up a bit. Still got the interior light on. Okay, careful. It's Thursday, isn't it, right? So there's no rally. No reason to be afraid. Apart from cousin. Did I put my belt on after I got... Yeah. Tell you what, we need to check if Sothan's in as well, because if he's in, then we can make some quick money selling moonshine. I just need money. And every time it looks like I'm about to make something, some problem gets in the way. The tractor runs out of diesel, or the shit truck gets stuck, or the sun goes down and makes everything difficult. I've got some shit sucks to do today as well. Where is the shit truck? If the shit truck's at the house, I'll do that while we're in town. That might be a good thing to do overnight. Although, I don't know if there is a shit suck. Is there a shit suck in town? We'll go check. I think money is everything today. As it seems to always be. But I do like the idea of getting like 6 grand or something to our name. That'd be nice. I'd listen to this radio independently of my winter car. So we can't get a coffee at Eric and Kitten's little pop-up shop. Alright, what order do we do this in? Let's go check if Sothan's in first off. Then we'll go to PSK to get the diesel. Then we'll do the shit suck. If it's in town, I should have checked that other guy, shouldn't I? Is there a guy sat on this stool in the house, at the red house? Not a stool, on a little chair outside. Yeah, he's there, look. Right, back to the apartment. Everybody just pray with me that Sothan sat there with his big beaming face. Sorry, Sothan, your face is not big, it's just a... It's a turn of phrase. Hello? Car's rolling, so I'm going to have to rely on the worst parking brake in gaming. Stubble, shut the doors. Oh, lights are on. Surely he's in. This is my apartment, by the way. The other house is my parents' house. We've not seen him for 2 weeks. 2 full stream weeks. Or since the first streaming week, I should say. This is the 3rd. I don't want it to be bad news, but I think it might be bad news. Let's have a drink while we're here. Need some more beers for the house, shortly. We're not too hungry, are we? I fear Sothan might have succumbed to his problem. Nah, we don't need to eat, do we? Do I... Yeah, let's throw some coffee back, though. Get rid of get the fatigue down. Got a busy day, we can't be falling to sleep at 5 PM. Yeah, here's a thought. What if Sothan has a problem meter as well, and giving him all that kill you pushed him over his limit, and now he no longer exists? We might have, you know? We might have encouraged him into an early grave. Damn, this is probably as good as we've had our stats for ages. Body temperature's a little high, but you can't win. I'm not going to... I tell you what. Oh, taxi, taxi, taxi. Yeah, fuck whatever I was thinking before. Come on, 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 come on. I'm coming, I'm coming. Hello? Shit, I wonder if they ring back. I'm thinking of a number between 1 and 100. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, to what? The number is 79. Kelly, we're coming to pick you up. I just need you to call back again. What are we listening to? How have I got stuck here? This is not helpful. Stuck on a snowbank. Dougie, good morning. I've just got my taxi stuck, bear with me. Still stuck. Kelly is yet to call back. $844 Matt. I was about to say I was going to try and work it out so that we can have as little like electric expenditure at the apartment if I don't plan to live there anymore. Right, let's go to the PSK. Let's go get some diesel for the tractor. I've done half a log chop today on my quest to make as much money as possible. It's backslid. God, everybody wave at Uncle. You're right, kid. Do you want to know the bad thing? You could probably go through this entire game without ever interacting with Benumniment again. You don't need him for anything now, right? Yeah, it's club singer, isn't it? Yeah. Which was probably on around this time, if you think about it. Shooting Stars was about that time, right? Good afternoon. Don't say that, we need him for the good times. What all the bad times is provided? You mean the good times is in knocking him off his bike? Or whatever he drives his little sledge. Does this need fuel? Hello, Kelly. Kesselin Kara. That's my next door neighbour. Alright, Kelly, yeah. Fine. I'll be right through. Kelly lives next door. Yeah, we did a 1 to 100 kit. What the hell? Kelly lives next door to our parents' old house. Yeah, I was thinking I might do it for every phone call now. Have I done this on the wrong spot? No, it's here. A fence and a phone. Sort of pick up on Vice City where I cancel the job and restart it. Too far away, yeah. What do I want to put in? Let's put in 200 max. 8402. You shoot it. And then it'll say, good, take your card. In theory. Oh, enter. No, I've already pressed enter. Good. And then it'll say, pump left. Bang. Diesel. Lovely. It's already fucking full, that was a waste of money. Shit. If only there was some kind of dial inside the car that let you know how much fuel you've got. Oh, no, wait. The whole point was I needed to fill this, wasn't it? Shit. Tits. Am I going to have to spend another... Right. I don't think it charges you per 100, because we've had a charge that was less than 100, I think, so it just charges you for what you use. Let's do that again. Might have to check that on the cash point. Let's go check when we get inside on the cash machine. Kelly, you're going to have to wait. I'm sorry. I feel like I should have just called an Uber. You should have just, waited like 15 years. Which probably would have got there faster. Forgot about the jerry can. God damn it. Do you need anything picking up from the shop while we're here, Kelly? Oh, Christ. Don't spill it. Oh. Lovely. Right, have a postal order for us, then we can have some new gubs to put on the car. So, I'm looking for less than $200 charges. Dollar? Less than 200 mark charges. Yeah, look, 12 and 92. So if I pay for 100 and don't put 100 in, it only charges me for what I've... That's good then, that's good. Lovely. Hello, everyone. Yes. Yes, it's nice to see you. Salty, come over here. I think I've got a postal order. Do I not? I thought I had one. Oh, there we go. 210 marks. Lovely. I've got two. 190 marks. Lovely. Any more? Thank you, Salty. Alright, we're going to have to put these in the car with the other guy. No, we're not. We're not. We're not. I'm not taking these home right now. I'm going to come... Because we're going to be in town with the tractor. So we'll leave these here, and we'll come and pick them up with the when we're here with the tractor. There's no point in, like, having a big physics carnage in the car, is there, if there's no need to. Shaggy Dan, hello. Oh, ignorant swine, you see that? Salty, good morning. Look a bit rough. You best go back and get Kelly a sweet treat. What, to say sorry for taking so long? Speak for yourself, kid. Is this motley crew? Radway, good morning. Right, Kelly wants picking up at... I should probably make sure that I've got this correct. Yeah, 31, look. So Kelly moved into... Did he just say sweet treats on the radio? Kelly's moved into Uncle's old house. I did right away, yeah, but I've bought a load of fuel and stuff because I'm going to do a load of log chopping today. Now I've got the... Let's go main road. Now I've got the load of log chopping jobs. I'll carry on, welcome to the stream. I feel like you could roll a dice and every time it doesn't say 6, you can claim it's dark in game and be correct. I have started working on the car, yeah. And it felt good. Siddles, how dare you? Such a bastard that Shaggy Dan guy is. He just leaves, he won't wave, he won't acknowledge me. What is that? Is that a ski ramp? Is the ski ramp lit? Did you see that? I thought it was aliens for a second. I think the ski ramp's lit up now. There's a hill, that's why we can't see. Look, whoa, look at the ski ramp. Damn, that's top. Looks like a festival campsite. You see what I mean, Siddles? It looks like you're looking up the hill that leads or something. Damn. probably see that from the house. Yeah, there might be skiing. What if Kelly wants to go to the ski ramps? Shaggy Dance Defence, it's hard working in a 24-hour store all day, every day. Yeah, you two deserve the biggest wages, I think. Never once does anybody come and cover for you. Young man killed after missing ski jump landed. One of the really early lives, burnt the house down. Left the oven on, burnt the house down. Obviously no going back from that point, right? So we went to the ski ramps on the mini bike and jumped off it and landed it. Didn't die. That's the address I'm going to go pick Kelly up for the taxi job. That's what we're thinking, Dougie. Maybe we need that on our list, whether or not we can actually go skiing. And if not, when's it getting added, topless? Oh, shit ass. Lights down. Bear, welcome to the stream. If the ski ramps, why not? I am, yeah, this mid-taxi ride. Oh, for a split second. The second I get there, remind me to put the start the fare. Hey, if I wait a little bit as well, it'll be after 6 and I can charge night hours. Kelly, I hope you brought your wallet. Not only you're going to have to wait ages, you're getting charged double. I don't know if Bear's still unconscious. I didn't see him, actually. I think Bear's regained conscious. This is my stop. Bear's regained consciousness. Is this not my stop? No? I just stopped in the middle of the road for no reason. How the fuck do you know where is such a dress? There's a map in the Sunvisor roadway. We didn't at first, and I did a load of them blind, but then we looked around properly and there's a little map that's got them all labelled on it. I'll show you when we get to Kelly. Turn off your lights! I'm not going to get accused of speeding. Didn't miss the road, did I? I think, yeah, there's a bus stop coming up. And I'm turning there. I think. Yeah, this is the open field on the right. This is where we used to stand all those days in the long summers and get the bus into town to pick the van up. Yeah, here we go. That's top 7 indicator noises of all time. Uh-oh. Go, go, go. Have enough power to get up the hill. Kelly's waiting. Radway, good work on 10. We're nearly with you, Kelly, I promise. If you could turn your outside light on so we don't get the car stuck, I'd appreciate it, because getting the car stuck on taxi jobs has been the only consistent so far in this stupid fucking playthrough. And then, once we've dropped Kelly off, we'll turn the meter off and go home, and go back and carry on log chopping. Oh, do you know what I should have done? Got a classified magazine so we could order more parts. Remind me. There's about 8 things you need to remind me, and I forgot what most of them are, so I hope you wrote them all down and you're going to do a brilliant job. You're not as slack as I am. It would have actually been faster to drive on the... over the lake, I think. Is this it? No. Do you know what I'm looking forward to doing? Getting the car built Not only because I want to rally and do all of that stuff, but I want to put fog lights on so we get a slight bit more peripheral vision. Train. No, that's fine. Isn't it funny just how much the train is not that much of a concern in this one suddenly? It's gone from being the main antagonist to barely featuring. I think I've seen it once with my own eyes. Heard it before, but seen it once. And after all that, it's only killed me. It only killed me once in my summer car. So I feel for Kelly living in Uncle's old house, by the way. Imagine the smell. I bet he got the house cheap as well, given that he had to move out of it fast because he went to rehab. Should be careful here, this is the Ferndale corner. We've suffered this in the past. What the hell are we listening to? Are we over? We are. Alright. We can charge Kelly nighttime hours now. And we will. Yeah, look at this. I will, hot slacks, I will. So this is the phone game again, Bear. Quite smelly. I had to pull up all the carpet and it still lingers. Ugh, saturated. That's why he had to move out, because the carpet was full. There she is. Kelly, hello. I'm sorry for the radio. Hello, where would you like to go, Kelly? Lepenti, that's town, isn't it? 1 second, Kelly, just give me 1 moment. There you go, look, Radware. No, Lepenti's that way. 201. Oh, this guy lives at Sothan's old house. We've gone from Uncle's old house to Sothan's old house. Are you on a summer tour, Kelly? Is that what it is? You're going back to all the locations we remember from our time in the summer. Uncle doesn't live there anymore, Radware. He's in the care home now. It seems like his alcoholism got the better of him. Right, now Kelly's in. Let's start the fair. Bang! Alright, we're now charging. On nighttime hours, no less. Technically, there probably isn't, Radware, but it's just you just get picked up from random places. But there is lights on, so I assume it's implying that people are living there. Let's put Doomhaus FM on. Sorry, Kelly. Going and reminiscing when times were good, when the sun was out. You know what, when we've been playing this game until like May, June time and summer kicks in, if there's no major updates to be, and we feel like we've kind of done everything in the game, we'll just go play my summer car again on stream all summer and then come back to this when it starts getting winter in September, October. There's somebody out there that doesn't like these games that just put a gun to their head. Don't do it, it's not worth it. Put new wax melts on today after cleaning up and they're pretty good. Blueberry burst wax melts. Some of the finest chemicals on offer, kid. Good effort. Don't do it, I'll carry on. I'll carry on knows though, he's going to make an absolute fortune out of this. Train. Right. I love chemicals, and the apple crisp is kind of out of season now. Delicious apple crisp chemicals. I wonder how much this car's going to cost in total once we've got it all put together. Again, still don't know really what's happened to Cousin. He seems miles away. Where's Cousin? He's gone from an ever-present threat to maybe once every 4 streams. Surely they didn't nerf him. I think it might be because the road's too slippery and he spends most of his time upside down in a ditch. Can't burn the candles since you're letting out a lot of stuff you don't have at the moment. It's beneficial to buy random parts boxes and sell duplicates, but at some point that's going to get too much. Yeah, if it's the random parts stuff... Oh no. Oh god, that's a really big Stubble's got stuck moment. Is it? Or have we fixed it? Woo! I think it's... It might get to a point where I'm just like cycling the newspaper. But I've not really worked out how the flea market works yet, so I don't know whether we're going to get a great deal of money back. So we might just be throwing good money after bad. It costs money. Oh, good. Glad we could. Thank you, Hot Slacks, for the information. Would you rather us not talk about it, Hot Slacks? Is that what you're saying? Oh, shit, Kelly. We appeared at our destination a little faster than I was anticipating. It's fine. Just testing the ABS works. Look, everybody. Oh, is this little table and chairs still here? No, 'cause he moved them, didn't he? Remember this. There you go, Kelly. Happy with that? Hang on, let me turn the dome light on. It doesn't look very well. I think what I need to do is... What was it again? To press this light, put that back on, then we need to accept payment. That'll be $68.70, please, Kelly. Appreciate it. Thank you. Yep, lovely. I'll throw it at your door, Kelly. Good. Just giving useless answers as a joke. Sure. Alright. Let's go on. What the fuck was that? Yeah. What have I done? Have I broken my taxi? What's happening? It's fine. I'm not littering. Kelly was going to go pick that up. It's a bit dark. What does it look like? How am I going to be able to... How? What? It's not Razor, it is. It's too dark. Perpetual darkness. Can't even turn around. I'm going to get the cat right. Just letting everybody know, I'm going to get the car stuck on the way home. I've accounted for it. It's fine. Razor, good afternoon. All I want to do is chop some logs. Be happy. One is how much money you've earned, the other is how many miles or whatever you've gone. Is that what that was? I can't remember the A and the B ones. Suthan had a little cheat sheet for us, didn't he? A cheat sheet, by the way, we'd written together from in-game information before anybody thinks we googled anything, heaven forbid. I have to refer back to, to Sothan's notes to confirm, but I do believe that's what A or A minus or whatever is. Got it. No, you're good, Keaton, you're fine. It's not that I didn't know what was on screen, it was more that I didn't know how to get back. Like, for some reason it stopped letting me press the button. Oh, do you know what I should have done? I should have gone and got the coffee pot and stuff, because if we're going to move into the parents' house full time, then I'm going to need all of my little amenities. We also need to write up a shopping list, don't we, for when we get to town.
Good evening, folks, and welcome back to Finish and You're Finished. Our guest tonight, a man who's no stranger to danger, it is Jothan. Fresh off his latest adventure, where he managed to fill his Satsuma's engine with beer instead of coolant, Jothan, tell us, have you heard of our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ?
Enough.
Just in, the must-have accessory for everyone in this godforsaken country, the anti-wasp car freshener. One whiff of this and those pesky wasps will steer clear of exactly your Satsuma. Swap the buzz for a breeze with anti-wasp.
How can you look me in the eye, Razor, and say it's good? What proof is there? On duty and can receive calls is minus. Is this what Sothan wrote? 1 is a basic fee, 2 is base fee for 6 to 6. Total kilometres tracked is B and gross income salary, and then the other one is the lost route line, right? Okay. So B is my gross income salary. I've made 70 marks for all this driving. It's good as in average, because Shadow Razor died. Shit. Rest in peace, Shadow Razor. Razor's generous sub-benefactor. Fucked. Well, you're going to have to enjoy ads instead, Razor, imagine. I'm sure they're selling a lot to Iran right now. Thank you, Bear. Yeah, good. Okay. I just don't know why I couldn't press the button. Train? Nope. Do we chop logs at night? Are we the kind of people that can chop logs at night without losing our emotional stability? Yeah. Yeah, of course. I really like this taxi, by the way. It drives so well. I was expecting driving to be a nightmare in this, but I guess it's got studded tyres on it and stuff, right? It's prepared. Yeah, I was thinking of pointing the car light side. That seems to be our solution for everything. And then once that's filled up, we'll sleep, and then I will sleep early, I think. Then we'll just set off to town. Or I could sleep now and do the log chopping in the daytime. I really wish I'd bought a classified magazine. How much do you know about this game, by the way, Razor? It's abusive. It's... Imagine all of the pleasant quality of life changes you could have put in my winter car if you really wanted them. The opposite. You don't have any car parts in the garage or anything. Yeah, let's carry on with the log chopping then. Let's see if this strat works. It's a shame it wasn't the other way around, by the way. I thought I could have been able to pick Kelly up at Sothan's. Because then I'd have been able to pick her up, drop her off here, and then just carry on working. No. Absolutely not. Right, is this good enough light to work on the logs? Yeah, it'll be fine. Phone, shush. I'm not answering it either, because it'll be added to the list, won't it? Every time I've tried to turn the phone off, it hasn't worked. This was what I was trying to say before. Like, you have it on 0 without the light on, And I've received calls like that before. Like the fucking taxi lights off, look. Okay. Okay, we're finally back to where we were at the start of the stream. I do believe it has to have nothing on the screens. Let's go back and have a look then, yeah. We are finally back to where we were in the first 10 minutes of the stream. We've come such a long way, team. Good work. I don't know how to turn the taxi meter all the way off. Welcome to the new followers. This should be enough to take us home, right? To take us to PSK where we can fill it up fully. Because then we'll have dropped one of the log loads off. Should I have... Yeah, I don't need this in the taxi anymore, do I? We'll put it in the tractor. Yeah, I'll have a look. Give us a second. Let's get this fired up and started. There we go. Well, remind me when we take the taxi back. So we were at 10, weren't we? Let's continue. Look at this razor. I worried this wouldn't be as, like, relaxing and good for the soul as log chopping was in the first game, but it kind of is. It's just log chopping, but with taxi noise. Taxi engine noise. Jitten's going to lose a finger at some point. No. Technically, this is safer, right? Because I think there was a death in the first game where if you used the axe incorrectly or something, you'd die. Okay, just, yeah. I'm sorry, whoever you are, but I can't come to the phone right now. This is Kelly. She's found Sotham's old porn stash and wants to come home. There we go. Alright. Full scroll all the way down. So the light off entirely is off duty. Good. Hello? Oh god, it's Salty finally got a break from work. And no taxi's picking up because I'm too busy fucking about like this. You might have to walk, Salty, I'm sorry. Unless Shaggy Dan can take you home on his moped. Oh, we need a drink. Look at the PTO, by the way, struggling. Every time a log gets put through. Just have a smoke break and a P word. Go back. Yeah, don't have a smoke break out front though, you'll blow the entirety of Perry-Yard, including Shaggy Dan's moped. Here's a problem, I can't see when the track trailer's full. Unless we do this, and then you can't really see it, can you? So this is 10 and it's nowhere near. What do you reckon? 20? Yeah, I need the the torch or the lantern. I don't know where the lantern is actually. I think it's at the apartment. I remember when I got into the mode in the first game. Maybe in the shit truck, yeah. Of always having the helmet with me. So that's another 5. If I can get into the same mode of never leaving the house without the the lantern, that's probably for the best. I guess I'll have to. The taxis in this town are terrible. The one time I get off and I can't even leave. Just don't phone my boss. We'll keep this complaint between us. I promise I'll do something about it. I don't want to lose my job and my unemployment. Really can't see a thing. I moved at the worst possible time then. Still going up. Still going up. That's 12. You might not be able to see it, but I'm looking at like the tiniest little pixel to see if there's movement. Still going up.
Jumalauta! 14. You're probably better off, Salty. You jacks up the price and fucks around and gets stuck in snowbanks. You end up paying a fortune for a little trip. And then it leaves your belongings in the snow. I forgot about Kelly's belongings. I left them at home for you, though, at least, so you know where they are. Did that just not move? It's not moving. It's 13. Pretty good. Alright, 13. Or somewhere between 13 and 14, I suppose, because it might have stopped at the start. Disengage the PTO. He's off the throttle. Turn him off. Lovely. I like log chopping. Good, that's the job for the morning then. But I'll stay at work. Could get one of the little snow sledges that Tamo rides to work in the morning. You might work like 3 towns over, but if you're really persistent, you can get home that way. Lovely. Well, that's another day's work done. We're going to make some massive money very shortly. Once we get these logs delivered. So anxious driving in this snow at night. I guess eventually I'll get a feel for like where all the snowbanks are in all of these different locations, but for now I'll just keep expecting the car to bobble and then get stuck. Lovely. Lovely. All I want to do now is put car components on. Did I just bobble onto a snowbank and get the car? No. Do you know what I really want to do? Tidy. I know that'll come as a surprise to nobody that saw the My Summer Car playthrough, but did I just... You know what? It can stay there for the evening. We'll sort that out in the morning when I can see. Blowers off. Dome light off. Lights off. Yeah, that's a tomorrow me problem. For now. Going back to a house? where I turned all the lights off like a sensible adult to save on electric bills. Are you ready, everybody? Are you ready, for those that haven't been here, to see the very near rally extraordinaire car? You ready? It's alright. It's fine. Lovely. So we need to sort problem out first of all. We've not got the tractor anywhere near, have we? I could do to eat. I could do to buy some food for this place. Do we try and just stay hungry? Thanks, Kelly. I agree, yeah. Rotten, welcome to the stream. LLX, SLX, or GT. I wouldn't know. It's POS, I think. Rotten, however. I have got a sneaking suspicion that there might be different makes and models, so if that's actually genuine Rotten, please don't say any more. We're trying to work everything out. I have a suspicion, due to the VIN plate, that there might be different marks or anything, so that's all I know, and that's all I want to know until we work out more, so. I hope it's true as well, because that would be cool. Right. I need to get back into the habit of checking the weather.
Technology lure you put on the ground. The UFOs know when you are looking at them, and they know how to avoid the line of sight of people.
Did you say, Bear, that it's 188 for local?
You can rent our equipment and hire our special photographer to take a picture when they appear. Thank you.
Okay, so it's not going to snow at least.
Zimbabwe, you'll take that opportunity to have a real encounter with an alien spacecraft. However, we can't promise they won't take you.
So it's going to be -5. It's a relatively warm week, actually. That's not bad. He's recently revamped the weather system. There's local weather as well, isn't there? Not local. National weather. 181. -50 up. Oh, thank you. Alright, it's going to be... I don't think we really need to worry too much about temperature this week, which is good. Lovely. Alright, let's go to bed. What time is it? Is it even... It's midnight. I mean, that's kind of perfect, right? Lovely. Let's sleep until 7 a.m. No. 8 a.m. No, 7 a.m. And then in the morning... I'll have the midstream break as the sun's coming up, then we'll jump in the tractor and go and make some big money. Go pick up our parts order as well. I'm actually really glad that it's that alarm sound and not the one that we're all familiar with from the 90s. The doot 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 alarm sound that still wakes me up every day to this every... I don't know what I'm talking about. Okay, I'm going to have one of these bags of chips. I need to write an order for the shop. I need food, I need beers for the house, I need to get the kettle for the house, I need to get the coffee. The only thing I don't need at the house, because we're moving into the house full time now. No more living at the apartment. If our parents are out, we're going to live where the car is. This would be a good time to save, wouldn't it? Although I don't really want to burn an hour. Now, we'll save at night. Don't save right before sunrise. That's dumb, right? Yeah, that one, kid. Look up to Madonna every day. What, like a virgin? A tough call with 2 kids. You know what? Let's see what's on telly. It's super early.
Lotossa on nyt muhkea jättipotti 5
1.5 million marks. Right, as the sun's coming up, I'm going to go for a quick break. You can all enjoy.
Pitkä, mutta PSK palvelee teitä 24 tuntia vuorokaudessa, jokaisena päivänä. Meillä on kaffit aina tarjolla ja kaikkia muutakin herkkua, joka päivä, jokaisena tuntina. Tervetuloa!
Surprised it didn't show a picture of Doomhaus.
Lisää elinvoimaasi ja vaihda turbovaihteelle. Exotinso hivenainetiiviste parantaa suorituskykyäsi huikeasti.
I'll be right back.
Saatavilla
12's in charge.
hyvin varustelluista kaupoista.
PSK:ssa hyödyt eduistamme. Muista, ekstra etu. Parhaimmillaan etua jopa 4%. PSK:ssa raha valuu aina alaspäin. Tule nyt hyödyntämään etusi. Tervetuloa ostoksille. PSK:ssa jälleen huipputarjouksia. Arkea juhlaan. Nivalan kalja. Tasan 110. Tule hakemaan omasi ennen kuin ne juodaan pois. PSK:ssa raha valuu alaspäin.
Breaking rings are off. Have some spam instead.
Näin paperilehdet on ihan last season. Kansalaisen markettikin on nykyään netissä. Markettionline.fi.
Lotossa on nyt muhkea jättipotti 5 miljoonaa markkaa. PSK:n alakarte on täynnä makuelämyksiä. Nakkiperunat 55, jyhäpullotti muusi 65, viininleike 79, lohikeitto 65, kreikan salaatti 70, PSK Pizza Special 59. Tervetuloa! Onko autosi vaihdon tarpeessa? Uuteen moottoriöljyyn. M-Oil Red Line, Blue Line ja Silver Line.
Näin paperilehdet on ihan last season. Kansalaisen markettikin on nykyään netissä. Markettionline.fi.
Onko autosi vaihdon tarpeessa? Uuteen moottoriöljyyn. M-Oil Red Line, Blue Line ja Silver Line. PSK:ssa jälleen huipputarjouksia. Arkea juhlaan. Nivalan kalja. Tasan 110. Tule hakemaan omasi ennen kuin ne juodaan pois. PSK:ssa raha valuu alaspäin. Tervetuloa!
Näin paperilehdet on ihan last season. Kansalaisen markettikin on nykyään netissä. Markettionline.fi. Näin paperilehdet on ihan last season. Kansalaisen markettikin on nykyään netissä. Markettionline.fi.
PSK:n alakarte on täynnä makuelämyksiä. Nakkiperunat 55, jyhäpullotti muusi 65, viininleike 79.
TV's never good at 7 a.m, is it? Shit. Alright, that's enough of that. We've got work to do. Ooh, the sun's coming up outside. Lovely. Azar, thank you for the bits. Welcome back. 12, welcome to the stream. Fresh roast chicken is so good. You know, it is good. Whatever's in this can. You reckon? Lovely. Right. Let's go make some actual money for once in this awful playthrough. Oh, the sun's coming up. Look at it. It's beautiful. Lovely starry evening. Oh, I was actually pushing the taxi further away from where I wanted it. We'll sort this problem out first. That's better, I think, already. Nope. Bear says Diet Coke. Azar says Fizzy Orange. Dougie says Lemonade. 6-4 says Professor Peppy. Okay, push him a little over. We like things to be neat. I just want to organise my I want tidy stuff. Because I'm thinking if I'm going to be ordering bunches of parts and there's a load of duplicates, then I might have to, at some point, like, try and organise the garage like it was in summer. Like, with the engine parts on the shelves, the suspension and chassis parts on the left, like the body panels and stuff on the right. Oh, Kieran says Dandelion and Burdock. Salty says Pepsi Max. Gitten says Cream Soda. Shaggy Dan says Dandelion and Burdock. Let's go for a walk and we'll have a smoke. Not because I need one, but just because it feels right. The answer is... Started the week off with a finesse. It's not even tropical. Lovely. Right, no bills, please. I've got 444 marks. I don't want to find out that I've got some massive bill that I can't afford to pay. Nothing. Dandelion and burdock actually good. I remember as a kid getting dandelion on your hands and then not washing the taste. It was so bitter and gross. I don't know whether it tastes of dandelion or anything, but it's just like a weird sort of tangy, fruity drink that doesn't taste. I don't know what it does taste of, but yeah, it's good. It's very good. But I don't think it's made it out of Britain, so it might not be suitable for every palate. It's definitely suited to ours. It's mostly sold in fish and chip shops. Like, that's where now it's become synonymous. You don't really get it like in McDonald's or anything in this country. Very good, yeah. I remember it being awful, but I don't think I've had it since I was 10. Yeah, it might not suit a 10-year-old palate either. A 10-year-old palate or a US palate? Google says it used to be made with dandelions and burdock. Yeah, I don't know what, I'm assuming it's all like synthetic versions of it now, or they maybe tweaked it so that people would actually buy it. And the first time I've tried it, it's always been one that will grab every time you go to the chipping. It just feels right getting it from there. Very good though. That and shandy, yeah. Yeah. Said the same thing at the same time. Lovely. Right, what we like for fuel. Have we got enough to get us to PSK? We do. Right, for tractor noise fans. Brace yourselves. Oh no, I was going to do the shit suck, wasn't I? I suppose we got the phone call while we was in town that Kelly wanted picking up. We'll maybe do that shit suck well. If we can get there in daylight, we'll do that too. Make some real money today. Both cut through the greasy chicken, but yeah, that feeling of... Whoa. I feel alright today. A little bit of disclosure, I've been feeling real sort of unusually worn out this last month. I think it might be slightly unprocessed football trauma. Not from football, but from the thing that happened there. Not trauma as such, but you know what I mean? I think that kind of threw me and I never really thought about it too much. Feeling a lot better now though. Just coats your mouth, yeah. I think trauma is how it affects you, right? As opposed to your... Like, for some people it would be trauma, whereas for some it wouldn't, right? I think everybody's different in that case. For those that don't know, the gentleman that was sat next to me at Ellen Road had a stroke and died in my lap, basically. Which was kind of a lot. But you never know how much something like that's going to sort of mess you up a bit, right? Not that I was anywhere near in the top 20 victims of that thing that happened. Yeah, exactly. But I think that, to me, trauma might feel like a slightly heavy word for it. Yeah? Quite another central midfielder who used to play for you, who's still playing and past his best, we're signing to. Maybe we can make a hat-trick. Well, unfortunately, Pablo Hernandez is currently about to get Castillon to the First Division. Still playing. Liam Bridcut. Who else? I'm going to be naming names that nobody's heard of. Calvin Phillips. What, you're signing 2 ex-Leeds players? Oh, you signed Joe Rothwell, didn't you? I know Rangers fans have been complaining, but Rothwell was such a beloved player last season in our championship, in our title-winning run. You've actually got Calvin Phillips at Sheffield United? I've not heard that. Phillips and Rothwell. I'm really liking this. I want to see all these players do really well. They're like setting money on fire. Yeah, Phillips, you needed Bielsa next to him, I think. One of the best players in England at the time, don't forget. Player of the Year at that Euros. Timmy, welcome to the stream. I'll have to make some proper money. Maybe coming to grips with it, yeah. I knew him for 6 years, 7 years, I think. Dougie. And yeah, I knew his family and everything. They actually came to the following game explicitly just to thank us for helping. Nice bunch. Don't think we're ever going to see him in any of them again. Yeah, it kind of came at a time when I was stupidly busy as well, so I think now things are sort of settling down a little bit. Not only did I have a lot to do outside of the Doomhaus, I also had 2 best-ofs to make. Obviously the brand new My Winter Car playthrough to get my head around, and power leveling a WoW character. If there's one thing I am guilty of, it's overloading myself in my hobbies. And I know it's not the worst thing in the world, but in terms of just hobby-related stuff, I think I was pushing it a little bit too hard. Oh, yeah, it is tricky, but it's less loss and just more that day was kind of fucked up. And it happened right at kick-off as well, so all that happened, and I was dismissed by the club because they've sent people with the family. So despite me being, like, right there, suddenly I was just sat watching a football game. And I feel like I watched that game from 5 kilometres away. I'm off to go drop some logs off Dougie. Because now we've got a proper automatic wood log splitter. And instead of just delivering logs to shitty siddles, now we deliver logs. Isn't there one here? No, it wasn't here, was it? Was it trim? No, there is one here. Alright, mate. Oh, this is weird, delivering logs to not siddles. I mean, I'll do this one. Switch into the low box. Where's his tab? What's that? This is such a strange place to be delivering logs. I hope Siddles doesn't think we're cheating on him. Oh no! On in. I don't know if this is a good place to be doing this. Ah yeah, how's it going? Yeah? Enjoying the cold weather? If you stand here, mate, you can get a bit of sunshine, warm up a bit. You look well. Let's back him up just a smidge. Get over it, Siddles. You're not the boss. They better pay me as much as Siddles does, otherwise I'm going to run straight back into Siddles' arms. So.
No niin, päivää. Siinähän sitä polttopuuta näyttäisikin olevan.
Thank you.
Niin, mainiota.
Oh, that is big.
Tässä on teille maksu tästä polttopuusta.
I will,
niin,
yeah.
Niin, kiitos.
Kiitos. They even stole Siddles' line. Right, let's go fill this up. What was on our shopping list? Genuinely, I need somebody to write this down in chat now. We need classified magazine. We need diesel, food for the house, coffee pot. Classified magazine, diesel, food, coffee pot. Classified diesel, food for house, coffee pot. Is that beautiful work? Oh, and beer as well. Beer. Yeah. Beer, food, classified, diesel, coffee pot. Yeah. Good. Appreciate it both. Tell you what, that is an easier place to drop logs off than Siddles's. There's also one in town as well. I don't know what that looks like. Classic Porn Magazine, Vin Diesel, Fish Food for the House, Decaf Coffee and Nia Beer. Thanks, Alkirion, yeah. I'll remember to spray a load of pasta up your shop front as well while we're on. Yes, coverall, that's another good idea, yeah. And we'll check if Sothan's in, and do the shit suck. In fact, maybe we do the shit suck now so it doesn't get dark. Whoa, we're going to be efficient today. So now we go jump in the Gifu and do the shit suck for another 1200. And once we get the classified magazine home, we'll order a whole shitload of parts. I also need to pick the parts up from town. Oh, it feels good to be actually achieving something in this game. And then we might get half an hour at the end of the stream putting some parts on the car. And we've done our taxi work. I do worry though that if I don't do enough taxi work I might get in trouble and like some problem with unemployment. We learnt as well, thanks to the taxi jobs, that what I used to call the town hall, where the Park Fermi used to be for the rally, is actually a school. Oh, I actually skidded then. See that? Understeer in a tractor and trailer. I'm in that dangerous mood where I'm too confident. Something's going to give. I don't want to back out of there. Let's park the tractor here, maybe. Who do you have to pray to for an alcoholic to be at home? Because somebody kind of needs Sothan to appear. Is that too far enough off the road that Cousin's not going to crash into it and die and send me to prison? Yeah. You know what, for once, I wouldn't mind if there was any bills, because I could afford...
Ei saatana.
What the fuck is... Why is there a notice from the police? Oh, it's a speeding fine. It's a speeding fine. Speeding offence is noted by automatic traffic control from a Levieska VT70. Speed limit. I was going fucking 12 miles up. There's even a picture of me, look. Oh, it's from Thursday's stream. Look, when I had all the junk in the car, you can see a bumper here. Fuck! 873 marks. Jesus. I've already... Oh!
Voi vittujen vittu.
I had 3,600 marks 2 minutes ago. And I had to pay a phone bill, an electric bill, and an 870 mark speeding fine because they've got speed cameras on the top road now instead of police. Gwynblade, good afternoon.
Jumalauta.
Sothan, please be in. Just be in. Just...
No voi helvetti.
Oh, everything's going... Oh, the leaflets piling up. Oh! Take them to court and fight it. I mean, I banged to rights, right? I actually was speeding. Shit, and... Where is Sothan? Alright, let's save, actually. No, don't save, because it's daylight. Never save during the daylight. I also could do to turn some lights off, couldn't I? Because I keep having the entire, every light on at all times, and that's not good. Shit.
You can totally win this, just get the right lawyer.
I can't afford a lawyer because I just have to pay a fucking speeding fine. I'm not happy. I'm not happy. Now I've got to listen to this stupid fucking sound. Like Blackpool Illuminations in the house. Bloody born in a barn. He is Dougie, or he's supposed to be, and I want to sell him Keelyu, but he's never at home. Alright, well the brake pressure warms up on this, let's go and deal with our problem. What's in there? Oh, energy drinks. I forgot. In reality, you have to fight the ticket to get the photo. Yeah, that's true, yeah. You have to... I don't think it's that way. Is that that way in this... I don't think it's that way in this country. It might be. You have to call to get access to the picture that found you guilty on, yeah. I didn't mean it in the end. I thought I was out of this. Yeah, it is funny to see the picture. Especially with all the car components stacked up in the car at the time that was done. Oops. Have some coffee. Don't tell me you got better and isn't an alcoholic anymore, and you are. No, he's still like has big drunken parties with all his mates and stuff. Oh, no, I'm out. Oh, well, I won't brew any more coffee because we're going to be taking the coffee pot to the house, aren't we? Yeah, let's stack all these up outside Sothan's door until he comes home. We've only seen him once. Like, that's the first Keelyu batch. No, I actually sold a full Keelyu batch. No, it's still the first batch. I've sold 6, though. Where's this other shit suck? It's not mine. That's Mind Rights, isn't it? So it's like the house near Mind Rights. Not shit suck. Log Job. Which shit suck and Log Job don't sound terribly dissimilar. Fucking thing's still warming up. Pissing next to a field full of school children is something I miss in this game. It was fun in summer. In-game. Good. Right, next job. Quick shit suck. Doesn't sound very good this morning, this thing. Can I drive over the field? I don't want that guy with the shotgun to come out again, though. if I get killed like with a shotgun, which was possible. And it's not legitimate death, it's somebody else's fault. Then it's not going on the chop counter. And we have arrived at the shit suck. If I had a longer pipe, I could have done it from where I was parked. Coal and diesel, how many times do I gotta say? It's not something that we don't know, Hot Slacks. I don't know why you keep saying it as if we don't know it. Also, in what universe is giving us the answer to our questions has been a thing in the Doomhaus, right? Holy shit, cousin. You alright? It's like stream races. You know, in stream races, when you do some manoeuvre and you break your wheels and go really slow. He scared himself, bless him. Go on, you're fine. Get yourself off. He's reformed, yeah, he's taking his time. Oh, he's off. He's off. Heading out to cause trouble. Right, packed a little bit too close, but it's fine.
Satana.
Are you saying fix it, kitten? Is that what you're saying? That is actually a thing, isn't it, in Finland there? The fix it party. Going down? Yeah. It's a lot of poo, yeah, this guy's been waiting for 3 weeks for this. You alright, pal? Oh, he's got a Doomhaus set on as well. It's like, yeah, think of Brexit, but in the modern era. I'm likely to have a lot of people typing right now. They had a rally on Independence Day. Finnish people having a rally. Who wears a bobble hat? I guess it is the 90s, you can get away with it, right? Who likes green and orange stuff? This is actually the first person that isn't one of the Doomhaus characters that's wearing that hat, so a conspiracy theory maybe doesn't hold too much water. Wow, we are achieving today. Lovely, thank you. Just take the money and let's continue with our lives. Good. Good. If anyone is typing up some long bullshit paragraph over someone who has very openly said they're too stupid to understand politics and refuses to vote due to it, you should probably backspace because it'll be lost on me. Yeah, but we don't write these things to be read by the person who we feel needs the information. We write these things to get patted on the back by the people who already agree with us, right? It's the internet. Answering your question. You might have been answering your question, but you're not the target audience. There we go. Then like that, then like that, then like bang. Pick that up and bosh. Lovely. Alright, let's go back up. Actually, I can leave it here, can't I?
Wow, that truck looks good for the environment. I'm surprised they ticket you for speeding and not driving this thing belching out toxic fumes.
Well, in the 90s we were only worried about CFCs and the ozone layer. So technically, because this isn't a big can of deodorant, much the opposite. Get away with it. I'm going to leave my shit truck on your drive if that's alright, pal. I've never seen a car on here, so I'm sure it's fine. Yeah, it does. I can't keep saying that. I'm sure I'm pronouncing it wrong. Okay, what was on the shopping list? Beer, food, coffee pot. Let's go get the coffee pot. Now I can see... No, don't save yet. Yeah, we didn't like acid rain in the 90s as well. The ozone layer is a weird example of something we actually set our minds to as a global community and actually reversed the damage on it. That was a very provable one, wasn't it? Yeah, okay, yeah, this too. You can't wear both. Can you wear both at once? Oh my god, yeah, you can. No, you can't. Okay. Right, then let's... Die! That wasn't me saying die, despite it sounding like it. I think microplastics turned around as well a little, didn't it? I remember they used to have all them like face washes and exfoliating things that had little beads in. Oh. That was ridiculous. That was silly. All going straight down the sink. It felt good though. No, you die, twat. Die to what? Sorry, hot slacks? I'll get some coffee from the shop as well. Right, I need somebody to amend the shopping list. Coffee, beer, classified magazine, food. Ground up apricot pits. Coffee, beer, magazine, food. Chances that's still in there when we get home, by the way. That's asking for trouble, that coffee pot. Coffee, beer, magazine, food. Coffee, beer, Kelly. Absolute hero. And Diesel, obviously, and Post Order, and 70 other things. Felt really good on the face to get all the stuff off, but it ruins your skin, you know. Yeah, I went through a phase of having bad skin in my early 20s, and she recommended all of this, like, fancy stuff that you can use. And that's when I realised that the only time I ever had good skin was at festivals when I wasn't washing my face, so I switched to only using warm water every day. And not only did my skin... did I fix that, like, terrible skin condition I had, whatever it was. I don't think I've had a spot for 15 years since. Good. Warm water and a good scrub. Clean cloth. Works for me, I should say. Oh shit. Money, you can't money shift a tractor, but I had a good go. I've never seen somebody drift a tractor before. We all have. Counterpoint, popping them that is true. I actually miss that feeling of like squeezing blackheads out and stuff. Antibacterial soap to some stuff your sister-in-law got me as a full skincare routine, and my face is so broken out. I know it's not just the products, but that absolutely didn't help. Yeah, I think it's the downside to this is makeup, right? Oh, Bear's back on his feet. If you're wearing makeup every day for whatever reason, you're already covering yourself in chemicals, so you have to counter those chemicals, and before long, you can't just wash that stuff off, can you? Oh, I'm sure on an individual level, yeah. The bus is back there, Bear, in the usual spot. That needs fixing, doesn't it? That doesn't just feel like a funny thing that's happened. That seems like a problem that probably could do with addressing. Right, before we do anything, I want to check if I wear minimal. Most I do is blush, but putting on full beat every day. Can't relate. Yeah, exactly. You're washing stuff off that requires it. Then like that and like that. How much do you reckon to fill the entire tractor? And let me go check if I've got enough funds for this. Hello? Got 1,800. Yeah, I got unemployment and the house. I think that's unemployment and housing. Not bad. And I've got a big amount on my pocket as well. Right, we can afford to put some fuel in. Lovely. So let's put 300 in. Hello? I said hello. And then I want this pump, please. Thank you. First, let's fill this. I said, let's fill this. Then we'll fill the tractor and see how much 300 gets us. At least we know that one of the jerry cans gets us to town, and it probably gets us further. Because we're never going to need to go more than from the home to town, are we? That's about as full as it gets. It's not like we're going to go pick up bales in this tractor this year. This season, I should say. And then in you, we'll put the rest. I should probably pay in cash, actually, for this. That would make more sense, because I've got cash to spare. Alright, what was my coffee, beer, magazine, and food? Bales in winter? What the fuck? Well, that's what I was saying, cats. Cats could have to do. I was saying it's not like I'm going to be going and picking up bales in this season, is it? I don't think they'd even be good for silage if they were still out at this time, would they? What'll it be like? If it's January, it'd be like 4 months or something since harvest. And the rest. Really weird though. When I was in school in my early 20s, I was doing full face over the top of extra bullshit every day, and my skin was the best it's ever been. Well, that's just youth, right? Stopped wearing it and kept up with my skincare and started getting bumps from time to time. Stopped doing that and did antibacterial soap and got zero problems with acne, and my skin's incredible, other than the normal aging signs like wrinkles from smiling in the what the fuck face. 28DN. Yeah, I do kind of believe that a lot of that stuff's just... Putting anything on your face is a risk, right? Whether it says it's for good or not, it always feels like a risk. No, I said I'm not going to be doing it, cats, yeah. Yeah, because every time we was at festivals, everybody would look around after 4 days of not washing or whatever and be like, my skin's amazing. Why is my skin amazing? This makes 0 sense. Right, we're having 6 packs of sausages, 2 boxes of macaroni bullshit, 2 boxes of coffee, and Southampton doesn't exist, so there's no point in buying that. Is there anything else we want? Paint! Kitten? There's 1 colour missing. I do know, though, that in the first game, if you go into the files and edit, you can actually have that colour as a spray can. Is that still true in this game? I remember that from the debrief. Anybody, Bear, do you know if that's still doable? Because we could maybe get... Oh, your favourite colour, not this thing. That's usually everybody's second favourite colour, right? Yeah. Not bad guess. I mean, we might be able to get the purple you want. Alright, go like that. Thank you, Salty. Presumably, I doubt it changed much of the stuff. So we may be able to get a purple. I wouldn't mind doing that. It's only a spray can thing, right? And then we'll buy you like a fancy gloss version of it. Yeah, I got a classified mag 6.4. Anything else that we want? Getting hungry. Maybe we don't waste the food we've got. And we'll eat from PSK. Shaggy Dan's there, ready and waiting for us already. Look lovely. Yeah, let's treat ourselves bollocks to it, then we'll drive home. It's been a busy day. Shaggy Dan, come back. Oh, where's he gone? We'll have a burger, shall we? What are we having? Chicken, vegetable, barbecue, jumbo cheese, or burger? Which is cheapest? Just have burger. We're on a budget. Shaggy Dan! Here he comes. Hello, good morning. Hello, yes.
No mutta päivää. Maistuisiko tommonen grillipekon ja teria?
I would like just a burger, please. Thank you. Burgers last night. I like this game. It's a good game. Thank you, Shaggy Dan. Helpful as always. I think when I'm playing this, I don't have... Because I have... Well, that's not good. I'm going to end up fucking... psychoanalyzing myself as all.
I hate y'all BTW.
Thanks, Augur. I love you too. Augur, thank you for 78 months. You join a My Summer Car stream that is actually making progress. Shaggy Dan, make progress on my burger, please. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. Fucking hell, you went to work at 8 because it was billing day, did all your stuff ready to leave at 4 and got slapped with a 2-hour impromptu management meeting. Shit. Did you learn anything of any value at your management meeting? Damn, that filled me up. I got to worry because I got to be careful about eating too much though, because you can get fat in this game. For those that don't know. I got so fat on one of the My Summer Car runs, accidentally, that my performance in the rally was hindered. Was it the usual, this could have been done in an email meeting? Oh, thank you for the sub. Heaven forbid you'd have to watch this with ads, right? Have I got no jacket? I am naked. I actually did... I went to go and pick up the other coat and didn't pick up anything. I don't have any other postal orders, do I? No, these will do. I should probably go check right now. Let's go see if Salty's got any more packages for us. Where is she? Wandering around in the aisles as usual. Salty! What is it? Do I have any more postal orders? No. Thank you. We'll make some when we get home. Kind of. It was more upper management asking for suggestions for a plan to improve support to a project, and we all kind of gave our piece, so it wasn't actually unproductive. How do they expect meetings like that to be productive, though? Maybe they make it productive. the theory is that you all want to get out of there so fast you just get everything done in record time. I did salty, yeah. First thing I picked up. So we should have everything now, right? Beer, coffee, coffee pot, coffee mug, classified magazine, diesel. In the where's the jerry can? The boys are here, as our Radware and Pat doing their stunts. We've not seen Santa or Thandia yet, have we? Oh, they could be. Probably moved on, right? There's not a guarantee that characters we know and despise have made the transition. But these are new young lads, aren't they? Then let's go home. I'm sure to have forgotten something, but I think we're good. We'll go over the lake as well. Seeing as, for those that just that weren't around at the start, I got a speeding fine. 850 marks. I got caught 12 kilometres over the speed limit, and there was even a photo of me. Wait. No. I was going to go to Siddles's then and pick up those few remaining parts that were left on the floor, but I don't fancy that actually. Not in the dark. Let's get on. The upper management is good, so the plan taking into our consideration our issues that is to come should improve things. And it was only for me. Hang on, let me stop. Don't come this way. Stay on your side of the road. And it was only for me and one other guy that it was overtime. Overtime, because I came in earlier than most of the business people. So you got in early. Oh yeah, you said you went in at work at 8. Shit. What time are you finishing now? 6:15. I like that this stream so far has basically been lots of tractor noise, except one brief moment where it was lots of shit truck noise. I hope we get some good shit. That, like, I want like a... Let's try and sit back and relax a bit here. There we go. I want like a subframe or something where we can do some work on the car that feels like it's significant, right? Like build something structural. Maybe get a seat or something. There also might be a situation similar to the first game where one piece just isn't available from these magazines, like the wheels were in the first game. I haven't actually checked that place at night, have I? Now would be the time to do that. But no, we must not get distracted. Also, why does Alkarion suggest that mostly this game takes place at night? Is this Scotty's? No. You're not complaining about the importance of the meeting. All I'm saying is I'm tired and not working a full day tomorrow. Why are you looking at me like that? Because you'll get sacked by 11 AM. No, wait, what time is it? 5:50. Bear, by the way, was saying that there's a large number of complaints about my winter car, is that most people can't read an analog clock. Where's that? Why has that gone away? Shut it. If they were going to sack me, they'd have done it already. Or I'll shut it for you. It's like flirting. I'm busy. I'm driving.
I think last time when he discussed it raises a good point. Like, it's going to be like maths and stuff, right? It's not something we're going to need to do in an emergency situation. Read an analog clock going forward. I can't remember who it was that compared it to. It's like complaining that our generation couldn't use a mangle. Or they don't know how to read a clock. But that's it, I'll carry on, right? If you think about it, we know it because we grew up in a very analog, non-digital world, right? Some more than others, of course. But kids now, they can get by perfectly fine without ever knowing that an analog clock exists. Or how to read it. Driving only rules out one hole.
Jumalauta!
Watch, shop clocks were analog in my summer car. They only added ones are digital. Yeah, true. Yeah, you're right actually. I don't know why they're complaining about my winter car in particular, because my summer car has less digital clocks than this does. What's next? Unable to use a paper map? Yeah. Or a map at all. If you think about it, if you drive exclusively using maps on your phone or sat-nav on your phone, you don't read them either. They don't teach cursive writing in schools, yeah? This is literally like the generations above ours judging us for, like, my generation, for example, for not knowing how to use, what would it be? Not knowing how to make a fire in your mantelpiece, or not knowing how to XYZ. Kids should learn to wayfare and read sundials. Yeah, sundials are a good example. Whether you mean it or not, that's a fun one, yeah. Why would we need to learn to use a sundial when we all have analog clocks on our wrists? So what's next? They don't know how to use a real book? What are the black marks on the pages? What's a page? Good survival skills we can only teach people for computer-based worlds. Should have natural skills as well. Agreed. No, agreed. Camping and orienteering and that kind of thing. Not that I'm predicting the end of the world or anything. I don't use social media that much, but it just feels like a more human activity. You go up on X, seeing if someone's kid in their teens could now send a text on a 3210. Probably not, right? Yeah. That was a very specific skill, wasn't it? T9 or otherwise. Used to haul around huge textbooks for each subject. Now my son just carries a Chromebook. There you go, yeah. What, you can have laptops in school? Back will thank him in 20 years for that as well, yeah. Why is the taxi so far forward? Or is it still where I usually park it? Oh yeah, we're fine. Since COVID, alright. I'm actually going to park it where I usually park it. What's next? Kids can't use Google because they only know how to use AI chatbots. What if you're lost in the woods? Never mind, they wouldn't be in that situation. They have to leave the room first. What if they were kidnapped by one of these dangerous predators we're told about all the time that exist outside, around every bush, and then dropped off in the woods? They won't be able to find their way back to back home. And that's very sad when you think about it. Walking, is that a new star? It's an actor.
I'm getting this thing super stuck. Oh no, there we go. That actually went well for me. I went to use Google and now I can't Google because Google screwed itself up, yeah. Google knew, didn't it? Martin, how are we? A lot of these stories are overblown or just fake though. It reminds me of that kids identifying as cats in school after the litter trays in the classroom. What stories, sorry, Gwynblade? Everybody's... whose story? People believe the stupidest things and deserve to be mocked for it. What's... I've missed the jump-off point. My two use the tablets at school occasionally if they need to research something. Do Minecraft Club on PCs. That story as written was what? No, I'm talking about the jump-off point to get us to when you mentioned that. I was wondering the link about what story you were referring to, or which stories you're referring to, and adding that onto the pile of. Oh, kids not being able to tell the okay, so this is based off a bunch of reports, user reviews on My Winter Car about they want support about that being a problem. People believe the stupidest things. These are written in front of us in this instance. Right, we're home. I think, do I sleep now or? I might as well, hadn't I? And we'll unload in the morning. Although it's a bit early to be fucking sleeping. And I still don't think I have the lantern nor the torch here. I should have got that when I was at home. Damn it. I'll save. That's one thing I'm absolutely going to do. Let's go save. They do get taught how to use analog clocks. I think it's just harder than it was. Yeah, exactly. It's not something that goes in and stays in anymore, right? Because they don't need it. It's like the same with a lot of stuff you get taught at school, right? The stuff that you immediately go out and use to your advantage stays in, but the other stuff just disappears. Like when we were all learning English and German and stuff. It's a bit different for those that learn English, and then watch a lot of American films, because then it's just constantly recycling, right? But for us, the only place I ever heard French or German was in French or German class. When I learned a foreign language, it was required to know how to read a clock. That was years ago. It's something that's cross-language. That is useful, actually, yeah. Those that don't use the Roman numbers. Regular clocks around the house, but the ones downstairs don't have numbers or style over usefulness. Okay, it's very fucking dark. A German mate of mine said he learned English pretty much entirely from films. Yeah, exactly, right? I know a lot of the non-English native speakers in here have said exactly that. That whatever school teaches you, the other 85% of the learning comes from being completely engrossed in it, right? Due to popular media. Right, let's try and unload all of this stuff. It's not the best time to do it, but given it's... Also, I don't want this stuff to go off, do I? Although it probably don't go off if you leave it in the snow. I was failing English with extra classes until I got to the internet. Yeah, got the internet. People whinging and stated it's the end of the world as we know it because of the perception that kids can't and won't read analog clocks at the same time that twats whinge about kids no longer being able to count in pounds, shilling and pence for fuck's sake. Again, I think we've completely lost the source of this discussion. This is not some discussion about why people are complaining about kids not learning analog clocks. This was a direct list of people on the My Winter Car. This is the source of the conversation, saying that they're struggling with the game because the clocks are all analog and or a mod or something was required. This is not some sensationalised social media thing or anything like that. That's not what we're referring to, just for the record. When I was learning German, we could at least get most of their TV as it was free on satellite, but nothing in Spanish at the time, yeah. Did they all divulge their age? They did not, no. And then there was a lot of semi-sarcastic stuff about not learning how to use a sundial and stuff that came after it, and I feel like we may have made it look like we were bemoaning kids not learning whatever. Just surprised, that's all. My bitches about boomers actually get real. I just thought I'd give the proper context in case somebody went off on a tangent and had nobody to counter it. I was learning French in high school while working at a bakery, and a French couple would come in and they'd help me with it because they had fun insulting me, and I didn't care because I passed the class. I arrived halfway in, to be fair. Exactly, that's why I was giving the context. This is turning to Martin bitching about kids while using Skibbity Toilet and 6-7 on the regular. Peace, kitten, yeah. P-I-E-C-E, as in my small selection of the conversation, yeah. Oh, it feels nice actually having a lot of stuff in the house. This is good. Yeah, I was trying to sympathise with those kids who can't read clocks, yeah. Next instalment, my summer Flintstones car. Well, you do need to use... yeah. You do need to use a sundial. I need more beers. In a few years I was bantering with the teacher after finishing all the assigned stuff early. You're welcome, Augur. That's true, yeah, yes, it's for true. I'm going to leave one of the sausages out, see if we can, if they won't spoil if they're in the snow. I don't know where to leave it. Where we'll leave it? Probably on the drive somewhere where I can see it. Imagine going on the ice track in my winter Flintstones car, that'd mess your feet up. All that dinosaur shit everywhere as well. This is before you all, you stupid bitch. No, excuse me, I'd like to take credit. It's all the Crusader Kings and Heroes of Might Magic 3. Right. Where am I? What am I doing? I need to go... right, we're unloading the trailer at the moment because it's a little bit too early to go to bed. Problem is, I parked the trailer in the dark. We can... I mean, there's a package there. Okay, that's so dark. I'm a bit too tired to go to bed as well. Sorry. Too tired to really achieve much. So before we go back out, I can do some phone calls as well, can't I? We're going to test to see if stuff doesn't spoil outside. We'll pop it here. In the snowbank, maybe? Half in, half out? You know what a throng was before what a niece was? I should probably just... Then again, if I wake up too early... If I wake up at like 4 AM or something, we can... Oh, here's some stuff. Coffee pan. Do I just throw it over towards the... No, leave it in. There's the coffee pan, there's the coffee pot. There should be beers in here. And another post order package. There's the package. I really want some good stuff in this tomorrow. I just want some stuff to tidy up, basically. I'm not getting my tidying fix that I had in the previous run. Let's then... We're alright. What the fuck? I thought there was somebody stood out there then. Right then, let's order some part, or should I really... Do you know what? I might order my... open my parts now. Because then I'll know what I have and there's no need to just order everything, right? Okay, so on the car currently we have... I need a left bumper wing thing. And what else do I need? We've got a boot lid, I need both doors, all the seats, steering, like most of the suspension and all of that underneath we don't have. And then engine-wise, I mean, we've got the exhaust. What's that again? I don't know what you are, do I? Steering shaft and a thermostat. Wiper motor assembly. Then we've got the block, the rocker head, cylinder head thing, crankshaft, all of this stuff. We've got an oil pan. Yeah, I'm thinking of doing mine because it's... Oh my god, I'm freezing to death. I'm actually freezing to death. Get back in the house. I can't believe I came home without getting that. I still left it at the house.
Mitä helvettiä?
Fallout just released a fairly lengthy trailer encouraging people to play Fallout. The season finale is tomorrow. This is where the New Vegas and Fallout 3 remasters drop, right? Okay, what do we want? A pile of shit for the rivet, tested parts. Now let's get everything that's cheap. That's not cheap though, is it? Warranty level chorus parts, radiator, dash, radio crank pull, ins panel, garage cleaning parts sale, buy cheap, don't complain. Rear something booster, rockers, steering rods, B booster, V cover. Ignition coil, rear axle, air filter, front bumper, flow arm. Oh, sorry, everybody. Sell cheap parts, somebody said at the beeping stopped. A rivet low arm, dash top, rear bumper, GT stick, crankshaft, steering rods, we've got all that. Left brake, parcel shelf, a shifter. No, it's hot. Is it? Insulation panel, V cover, automatic. Don't have time for this. 014209577. 014209577. I might have pressed 8 there instead of 9. Give me a second. Should release a patch to fix up Fallout 4. Now they've just had a lot of junk rubbish to it. They need a patch to get rid of it. All them stupid new missions popping up at the start of the game. That's suicidal. Come on, answer the fucking phone. I think I might have accidentally typed the wrong number. Let's just get the cheap stuff. 014209577. Should I get some wheels as well? There's some wheels for $560. Studded tyres on 13-inch rims. Maybe? Like I could get all of these cheap ones, right? Wheatley, welcome to the stream. This...
Hello.
Oh, hello?
Joo, kyllä. Mulla oli ilmoitus lehdessä.
Lovely, thank you, friend.
Joo.
Good.
Mä laitan sulle nämä tulemaan. Se on sit ihan turha valittaa, jos ei oo mieleistä. Et heitä vaikka järveen sit mun
Bears made me nervous about putting the phone down.
Hyvästi.
It's alright, thank you. Good, it's another one coming. It's hard to explain this game. It is a mechanic simulator. And it's a rally game, but you have to build the car yourself, but you can't build the car without the car parts, and to get the car parts, you've got to spend all this fucking money, and sometimes you run out of money, and then you've got to go and get a job to pay for the car parts, but you also might starve to death, and if you starve to death, It's also a permadeath. Right, dash BT. What does dash BTM mean? We've got a radiator, haven't we? We've got crankshaft pulley. Air filter, front bumper, ignition coil. I don't have. Rear axle. I don't have a rear axle or an air filter. Let's have this one. 660. 03707 681. 03707 681. It's pain and suffering. Yeah, it is. Fuck, I tried to check my watch while I was calling. Pile of parts for rivet. Buyers beware. We'll maybe go for this one then. Hello? Yeah. Okay. Cheers, mate. Thank you. Also, it's entirely Finnish. This one, do you think? 035385553, that one.
Babe.
Babe. Hang on. 538553. Schmitz, welcome to the stream. Oh, hang on a minute. Fucking pants are ridden up. Schmitz, say well, good morning. Beat Nation. I want this to end so we can go to bed and wake up tomorrow and open my new packages. But I still need to unload the stuff off the tractor because the coffee cup, which is the smallest item in gaming history, is sat in the back of the tractor as we speak. Answer the phone, mate. Yeah. Cheers, mate. Yeah. Yeah. Cheers. It sounds like, yeah, you're right, man. It sounds like a ghoul from Fallout. Cheers, friend. Thank you. Alright, 3 new postal orders done. They'll be delivered to the shop in 6 weeks, it feels like. Good. Alright, we're very much getting set up at home now. I like this. Okay, time is it then? Let's just check the time. It's 10 PM. I think we can sleep. Good. You know what? Good day. What time are we getting up? 8? Yeah, 8's not bad. Because then the sun will come up and we can start working on the car with the remaining 15 minutes of today's stream. How does this happen?
Vittujen vittu.
Alright, we're awake. Lovely. Sun should be rising shortly. It is. And it's time to open our stupid boxes. I actually need to deal with my problem first. It is, Bear. We're testing to see if they spoil. It didn't spoil overnight. We're going to leave them in the snow and test if there's some fridge technology. Chaz, good morning. Tell you what's annoying. My toaster has 2 places for bread, and the bread I like comes from an odd number of slices. 2 places for bread, and the bread you like comes from an odd number of... I might have to explain a bit more. Oh, it comes in an odd number of slices. Oh, I see. Sorry, so the bread you like... I see. We'll just... Right, instead of eating 2 slices at a time, eat 3... No, because that also causes... Yeah, you're right. I toast 2 pieces at once, and at the end I need to toast 1 piece by itself. What about the people that don't eat the heels of a bread loaf? Some of those people actually dare show their faces in public, which is mind-blowing to me. Like the end pieces. He buys a loaf of bread with 3.5 slices. Half slice. I thought you liked One Piece. Bear, I'd give you Trim's pink name if you didn't riot. Good work. Yeah, the ends, them bits. The end is the best bit. You dig it out, fill it with butter and honey, and put the bread back in. Oh, imagine. I bet there's somebody listening to this right now that that doesn't eat their P-word crusts as well. Bless him. Just put a pot of coffee on, actually. Wasn't Half Slice that game with the third in the series has been hugely delayed? That's the one, yeah. That's the one. There's somebody right now that's listening to it, that's listening to my voice right now that does exactly that. Half Slice. Black Mesa. If I throw that, it's not going to get buried in some snow, is it? No. They're monsters there, that's the best bit. I'm glad that everybody that's at least dared speak up are sane humans. Those people watching the Don't Eat the Crust and then comment on the forums about analog clocks. I need to put a pot of coffee on, but I'm scared. I needn't be scared, right? No. Remind me to turn this off before we turn the stream off, because otherwise I'm just going to burn my house down. And there's no coming back once you do.
Jumalauta! Jumalauta!
Chaz! Chaz just got auto-modded. Sorry everyone, I didn't realise he was that kind of person. Alright, that's on. Somebody write in capitals. Oven. Let me brew up a pot of coffee. Thank you, Paula. Use P-word and the actual P-word in the same... Yeah, you did. Depending on the pizza, I avoid the P-word. Oops. I guess tomorrow's stream's going to start very much like this one did, right? With us chopping logs, which is fine. I really miss the bird in the background on the first game. I love how, without even meaning to do, my joke extended even the setup. Eat their bread like I'm already talking to children. They know who they are. Depending on the P word, I avoid the crust. I feel less like garbage when I don't eat the crust, because I also eat a large one on your own. It's like what, 2% less? Why is that going in there? Going there? Yeah, it was not a cuckoo. It was the one that. Well, I was going to whistle it then, but you know the bird, right? Is it a cuckoo? It doesn't sound like what we have. Yeah, we have cuckoos, but they actually make a cuckoo sound instead of the noise that these make. Yeah, I miss it. It's winter now, we've got a new bird. Although I haven't heard that new bird since it appeared on stream at the start and everybody cried because the noise was annoying. We've had a lot of that. Phone noises are annoying. Dial tones are annoying. Birds are annoying. Why are people so terrified of real world night? It's scary, right? Bunch of whinging bitches. True. Right, while the sun comes up, let's get this done. 2% less consumed. What kind of crust come with your P word? Crust is a significant amount, at least over here. It is, Chaz, yeah, I was being sarcastic. I mean, on the outside edge of a circle, it accounts for a lot more than you think as well, right? Is it a meme? I mean, it was when you made it one, Gwynblade. Analog clocks are annoying, yeah. What we need is a safer seas alternative for Finland. Safer lake. I really respect adults that don't eat their crusts. Come on, Kel, that'll do. Right, we've got coffee now. Lovely. Oh, we've done so much setup work today. This has been the tippers. Now, we get to finally... open our loot boxes. Jesus, the doors. Right then, what do we want? These are all random boxes, I think. It'd be nice if we got something significant that we can put on the car. Here we go. A green door. Just in case the game thought we had too many colours. Anything else? It felt like something flung up. That is camshaft. No. Aux shaft. Oh, God. And an aux shaft and the sprocket for it. Okay. Aux shaft and aux shaft sprocket. Do I have those? No duplicates? No. Thermostat. Okay. And then a door. A very green door. Hello? Well, I think it was you, Kelly, or whoever it was that said at the start that we didn't have enough colours on it.
Voi vittujen kevää.
The door bolts are 8, I think. 4 8s, or at least they were in the Satsuma. You stop taking the crust on your P words. It's too much work. Don't give in to peer pressure. And this is why the world is burning. If you don't want to eat the crust, find somewhere that does proper P word. There's crusts that have the big ass bubbles in it, a little burnt, or the stuffed crust. The king of all crusts. Oh, fuck, I'm too cold. I forgot to get my jacket from home. That was a stupid mistake. That's got to be tomorrow's first goal, right? Needs more cowbell. I actually really like, there's a new card in the Cards Against Humanity deck. What does it say? It's that prick that says needs more cowbell whenever they get the opportunity or something. Nice stuffed crust, yeah. Kitten is describing the real deal. That exactly. When they go all the way, when the topping goes all the way to the edge. What are we doing tomorrow? I still need to sell to Sothan if he's there, but we've got postal orders and stuff. I need to go and get the sodding jacket. Have I warmed up? Yeah. Your landlord kicked you out. He hasn't, Cardi, but obviously to work on the car, it feels a lot better to do it here, right? Cardi, good afternoon. And look at the car. Beautiful. It's made from a pre-cut base. It just wants frisbeeing into the canal. I will die on this hill. Frisbeeing into the canal. Well, we have a door. Oh, why did I leave the jacket at home? That was such a stupid thing to do. I suppose it's probably best if I do this as well. Because then I can warm up in here and don't have to warm up in the house. He says on his way to warm up in the...
Jumalauta!
Yeah, it's still the Satsuma 164, yeah. Same as anything though, there's commodity versions and nice ones. Yes. And which is different for everybody, right? There are better and worse P words, of course. There is rarely a bad P word. You have to have some real stupid topping on it for it to be bad, right? Oh, God. We're going to get the second cowbell thing, right? Maybe if there was more, he wouldn't be a prick. P word is like sex, even if it's bad, it's still P word. Oh no, sex can absolutely be terrible. Crikey. I built a reputation on it. Right, you there, and then... What's in you? Who shed it upside down?
Jumalauta!
We had a green door. Fuck that green door off. We've got an orange door to replace it. Whoa! Where did it go? Where did that just go? I've got a seat and everything I should be excited about.
The universe prefers green door.
The universe can kiss my ass. What happened there? Oh. Hello, beautiful orange door. It cleared the roof entirely. That was stupid. Undercooked door and raw sauce. Yeah, well, like Gwynblade says, what do Italians know about P word, right? Right, fuck this green door. The 1999 door throwing champion. Alright, this is the last thing we do today, ahead of tomorrow's stream. Then we will do it and we will be happy about it. Oh, orange door. I keep hearing like a bolt tightening behind me. What's that? Am I undoing? So, okay. Right, this is a spare scrap shit door, right? That can go over there in the snow, in the spare scrap shit pile. Lovely. Right, let me warm up briefly. Got 2 minutes. Let's see what else we got once I've warmed up. If you're wondering why this is happening, it's because I left my jacket back at the apartment like a tit. Kelly, perfectly innocently, said, "Why, Stubbler, you've got the jacket on at the moment. Why don't you go back to the apartment while you're in town and grab the coverall?" And I was like, you know what, Kelly? You right. So I went to the house, took the jacket off, didn't pick up the coverall. Therefore, I had none of them instead of both of them, and now I'm freezing to death and getting all nipply on my own driveway after 5 fucking seconds. Right, what else did we get? Don't open the box upside down, we know that for the future, even though there's very little markings on the boxes. I got... What is that? Ventilator. Oh, wait, do I have to put together... I guess everything needs a heater, right? I assume that... What do the vents look like in this? Oh, we don't even have any yet. Do you clip in there somewhere? No. But I'm assuming it will in the future. So we'll put that here for now. I need to reorganise. And a driver's seat. Can we? Forgive me. Is it 9s like it used to be? Mind right, welcome in? No, normal marbles. We match the carpet. It's time yet? Oh, I don't want to stop. Rock and roll is it a 10? 10. Right then, as today's stream ends, we can officially say we have a car that can be sat in. We can... Just give me a second, everybody. I'm having fun. If you freeze to death, I am not responsible. Alright, we can still sit in it. Lovely. I'll not piss about though, I don't want to die. So let's put that on there. And let's call that a successful stream today. Even though at one point I got a speeding ticket for 829 marks.
Oi saatana!
However, we are home, we've got the coffee pot and everything set up in the house, we've got a fridge full of food, we've got everything except the one thing we need to survive outside in the winter. But we have shit sucks, we have bills paid, we have log chopping jobs, we've got, done some taxi work. Everything's lovely. And tomorrow then, we're going to do one more. We'll go do that other log chopping, and then I think we just go parts order crazy, right? Lovely. No, that's not where you save. You will not remember that missing, but that is true, actually. Yeah, and I'll be on the rally, and the driver's seat will fly off, and so will I. Driver's seat extra bolt. There you go, Bear. Lovely. All right, lovely. That was going to do it. Thank you all for joining. Welcome to all the new followers. That's going to be it for today. I'll see you tomorrow, as we do every Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday in my winter car until the heat death of the universe, I suppose. For now, however, we'll just play a spot of marbles and we'll get out of here then. Bear don't want to see Jitten die. Thank you, Bear. That's true, it'll probably fail the inspection from that bolt if we ever get anywhere near the rally, yeah. Dream, welcome to the stream. Right. That's the current scores at the moment after golf on Friday, I should say. The Oranges again managing to hold out in golf as the Greens haven't won a single golf yet this year, despite I think it being pretty even last year. The golf might be the only thing the Oranges have the advantage in, and that requires us to show up en masse for the best part of 3 hours and put in a lot of effort just to get that point. Yet here's the Greens in every marbles with consistently more. Do they help? Do they offer to make it fair? Do they suggest a few sit out for the good of fairness and equality? Do they bollocks? It's time for marbles. If you don't know, the Doomhaus Discord is split down the middle between those with green names and those with orange names. The Greens and the Oranges compete at the end of every stream to determine who is the person of the century of the day, and they do so in marbles. If you'd like a marble, you must simply be in the Discord. You must type the password in a second into the stream chat, and if the password is correct, you get a marble, and if your marble wins a very simple race, you get the golden name and to be the hero of the stream. If you would like to take part in today's marbles, you must type the word jacket. Go. Should have been orange doll thinking about it. Alright, we've got 6-4 for the Greens. Am I right in saying Dougie is top of the league at the moment? Azar for the Greens. 12 for the Oranges. Tag Slack, good afternoon, for the Oranges. Kelly for the Greens. Paula for the Greens. Auger for the Greens. Satan for the Oranges. Alkirion for the Oranges. Is Cat's tied him? Oh yeah, Cat's got 2 back-to-back, right? Trim for the Greens. Keaton for the Oranges. Schmitz for the Oranges. Bear for the Greens. Gwynblade for the Greens. Cats for the Greens. But in 5 minutes it'll be Dougie, Cats and Auger. Sounds like an awful solicitor for... Martin for the Greens. Lundios, good afternoon, for the Greens. Cardi for the Greens. Chaz for the Greens. Dougie for the Greens. And Shaggy Dan for the Oranges. 21 marbles into the race, slightly tighter. First person to pick up, do you want to go? A lot of people slack in this early part of the year, right? Because, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, they get what they think is going to be enough to get them into the first competition of Eurovision. And then by the time it gets to like August, they think, oh, balls, I might not make it to whatever, right? Oh, and we've got Mind Right as well for the Oranges. August picked the level. 22 marbles enter. We have 6-4 Azar, 12 Tagslack, Kelly, Paula, August, Satan, Alkirion, Trim, Kitten, Schmitz, Bear, Gwynblade, Cats, Martin, Lundius, Cardi, Chaz, Dougie, Shaggy Dan, and Mind Right. 8 Oranges and 14 Greens. Roger that. 22 marbles enter. Hang on, I'll check for you, Dougie. I think I did. Yeah, I got you, Dougie. 3, 2, 1. Gonna miss this Eurovision as well. Come on, Bear, you got this. Right. Radware, unfortunate. Welcome back. It's not a moose marbles, you're not losing too much. Come on, game load. Okay. Switzerland. Speaking of Eurovision, Switzerland is the record holder with 98 seconds. Space Chase is the level. Good luck, team. Can the Greens go back to being 4 points clear at the top of the league? How can the Oranges start trying to claw a comeback out again? We're going to have to fight tooth and nail in this because they're always going to do us on numbers. Schmitz, though, what a start. Fell behind, though. Just had one little mistake, and now Martin's in the lead on this side, and his Polar's in the lead on the other for the Greens. Mine's got too much height there, though. I don't know who this is. Schmitz does get through. Taxlack and 12 have fallen. We've lost 2 Oranges already. We're down to 6 against 14. 5 against 13. Can the 5 Oranges beat the 13 Greens that remain? Schmitz is doing well. Got lots. Got 4 Greens behind him. We've got Schmitz and Satan in the top 10, it would appear. Schmitz had to be perfect there, and he wasn't. Dougie, Cardi, Bear, Martin all overtaken. And there is Satan on his own with tons of Greens. 2 Greens even got skips, look. Oh. I hate how perfect the Oranges have to be in this to even look like nearly get in there. Kelly in the lead on that side then. Martin in the lead on this as we enter the bobbly bits. Martin goes right around. Satan for the Oranges gets stuck. Mind right for the Oranges gets stuck. Gwynblade gets shot backwards. Kelly's sent forward though. None of the Oranges are in this spinner yet. There's Mind right. Can we have an Orange in the top 10? As it looks to be... Kelly is your person of the century of the day for the Greens. Cat second for the Greens. Azar third for the Greens. Cardi fourth for the Greens. Auger fifth for the Greens. Martin sixth for the Greens. Oh, we nearly got 2 Oranges in the top 10. It's the best we can fuck it up for. Kelly, congratulations though. Person of the century of the day. Kelly is gold. I don't know who's been person of the century of the day over the weekend. Shaggy Dan, of course. And I'm scrolling. Is that Kelly's first point? Second. Kelly up to 2. Might be going to Eurovision. Satan saved us, yeah. Saved. That could have been a mind right rule, yeah. This year, with how the chips are falling for the Oranges, it might actually happen. The mind right rule, for example, is if there are 10... If the top 10 are all from one colour, the team gets a bonus point. The jacket was good luck. We actually need to add it to here, don't I? Alright, Green's now on 18 to the Orange 14. And I think that's where we're going to say goodbye. Right, this, and this. Is there anything we need to remember for tomorrow? It's just another day of shit suck, pick up parts, and we're just working on the car now, right? Which I'm very happy with. I think we'll do a taxi job every stream. Because I have a bit of worry about unemployment or something. Like, if I work this taxi job, I don't want to lose the unemployment. And if I lose the unemployment, and there might be like a penalty for not doing the taxi job, or we might not get paid for what we already had because we've not reached some like lower quota or something, yeah. And then rule if all the top 10 are single colour, that's an extra point. Yeah, that's what I was just explaining, Chaz, yeah. Right, that's going to do it anyway. I'm getting out of here. Thank you all very much for joining me. I appreciate you all very much. Thank you. Good work, Kelly, for Person of the Century of the Day. Good work, Greens, for your continued march to make us look daft. 4 points clear. If you're staying on the platform, keep an eye out for people that might be live from the Doomhaus family. But for now, I'm getting out of here. You're all very lovely. I'll see you all tomorrow. But for now, thank you all for joining. Sleep well and eat well. But Bear, Chaz, Kitten, Cats, Mindright, Kelly, Radware, Dougie, Cardi, Lundios, Martin, Gwynblade, and everybody else. The final word from Bear for today is this. Nude in the
Yeah.